How to avoid the availability bias? We prefer a wrong map to no map at all. Have you ever heard the following? London is really safe. Or, I know someone who lives in the middle of the city and he never locks his door. Not even when he goes to vacation. His apartment has never been broken into. Or in the flight to New York, the pilot let the passengers know that he has the map for California. Use phrases like this to try to prove something, but they are actually proving absolutely nothing at all. This is the availability bias at work. We create a picture of the world using the example that most easily come to our mind. We tend to be guided by our biology, namely, our attention flows effortlessly toward the sensational and not the relevant. This has direct consequence the fact that we travel through life with a wrong representation risk of map in our head. We see out there corporate executive in the boardroom, consultant, expert, policymakers, decision makers, entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, business owners, managing director, any person who has something to do with decision making under uncertainty and even decision making under certainty. But I'll emphasize more the area of decision making under uncertainty. Most of them are victim or fall trap by using easy to obtain information than a more relevant and harder ones. Like the song of Frank Sinatra, he sang, "Oh, my heart is beating wildly, and it is all because you are here. When I'm not near the girl I love the girl I am near." Does this sound familiar? Does that ring the bell in your mind? Well, how do you avoid to be victim of the availability bias? I am glad you asked. By spending time with people whose experiences and expertise are different than yours. Why would that be? Well, we require others' output to overcome the availability bias, which increase more tools in our toolbox. Second big idea, train yourself to spot the difference between the sensational and the empirical. This insulation from the toxicity of the world will have an additional benefit. It will improve your well-being. And above all, learn to avoid tunneling. Yeah, this is vital. This is even beyond necessary. Learn to avoid tunneling. Those who spend too much time with their nose glued to maps will tend to mistake the maps for the territory. And you don't want to be that. No way. As the great French humanist and philosopher Michel de Montaigne put it, the finest souls are those that have the most variety and suppleness. And the most universal quality is diversity. And by the way, diversity trumps ability. By putting into practice these three great ideas, you start to experience what we call a charged life, but above and beyond that, you experience what we call a duty life. And guess what? You become a magnificent Thank you guys. Hey friends, it's Jerome. I hope you enjoy this episode. Do to both of us 2 favors. Number 1, please subscribe in this channel by clicking the red button subscribe. So by joining me, you continue to get update every time I release a new training for you. Second, if you want to increase your productivity by 50% every single week, yes, you heard it right, a 50% increase of your productivity every single week, and want to achieve your goals, your dream in a much faster and easier and simpler way, you and I know it requires a new thinking, a new paradigm shift, a new set of ritual, a new set of habit, a new set of pattern. So your entire approach must be based on convex experimentation. In order to make that possible, just go ahead and click the link below. It is optionality profile, and download this guide for free.